Welcome to another video. Today's video learning from your mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of damn mistakes. You better learn from all of them. Don't let them bring you down. You gotta learn. Every mistake, every time you fail, it's just a lesson to be learned. All right, so we're gonna get into this, but before we do that, I want to start with a quote by Mark Cuban. If you guys don't know who Mark Cuban is, search him up. You'll thank me later. The quote by Mark Cuban. Let me just pull it up here. Study when your customers are sleeping, sell when they're awake. So basically, when your customers, when you run a business, when your customers are awake, you better be out there running the business. You better be selling things. You better be trying to make money. But at night, that's when you sharpen your sword. That's when you learn. That's when you go through courses. That's when you read some books. That's when you read articles. Whatever it is, that's when you advance your knowledge. You sharpen your sword. That quote is one of the best messages I've heard. It's not my favorite quote, but I listen and I use that information almost daily. Just because it is so important and it is so valuable, because when you think about it, it's something so simple, but you need to realize that when it's business time, run your business. At night, that's when you build your business. That's when you work on your business, okay? Last week, from the previous video, that's when I had a lot of negative thoughts and things like that, but it was actually even before that, weeks before. It's just accumulated, not just negative things, but I missed a lot of opportunities simply because I wasn't available when I should have been. Okay, not saying I should have been and something came up. It's like, no, it was time for me to be available, but I made the conscious decision, or subconsciously, it was mostly probably conscious, that, oh, I'll deal with this tomorrow, I'll deal with this later. But no, when you're running a business, you handle it now. You don't wait for at night when the day's over. You got to do it right now during business hours when your customers are awake. So a couple good examples. I'll just touch base on one. So one of them, I had a whole bunch of DMs. One was not gonna go into depth with this, but I needed to get back to someone. But I was like, you know what? I'll get back to them in about like 2 hours. It's whatever. It's okay. So I went out with some friend, took some time to relax, hung out with them, and I actually missed the opportunity because I responded too late. See, now every failure is a lesson learned. So I'm taking that. So now I know I should have handled the situation then, or at least told him, be like, hey, can we talk about this tomorrow? Instead of just leaving him basically. I just left him to hang, which I should not have done. But now I learned from that. Now, like, that sounded really weird, but now I've learned from that, and I won't do that again. So I'll send the message, or I'll go with my friends later, or whatever. I'll make it work and make it aware so I don't miss opportunities like that again. Another time was during the day. It was like midday. It was probably like 10 in the morning or something. I don't like to go on my phone right away just because I like to focus. I was doing a lot of reading, a lot of like going through some courses. I was just learning. I was sharpening my sword. Except I left my phone on airplane mode because I really wanted to focus. I missed another opportunity because someone was trying to get a hold of me and they couldn't because I was working on something else. It was okay. So what I learned from that, it's okay to go through courses. It's okay to learn, not be on your phone during the day, but I should have at least had it on. So, because they did phone me. I should have had it on, so at least if they phone me, I can answer it, and if it's nothing not important, I just ignore it and I focus and get deep into what I'm doing. So that was what I learned. It was just, you always got to be ready. It was during the business hours. Doesn't mean I have to be on my phone waiting for a call. I could still do stuff, but I should have been readily available for it, and I wasn't, and guess what? I learned from that, and I'm not going to do that again. Now, with the quote, sell when your customers are awake. Oh, wait, I totally said this quote wrong. Study when your customers are sleeping, sell when they're awake. So, doesn't have to be, that's the quote. Like, a quote's supposed to catch your attention. You don't need to just do stuff while they're asleep. Is when you can learn. You can do it during the day. So it's not like saying you have to do it this way, but it's what I said based on the other example. You just got to be ready. You got to be available just in case something like that does happen. You have to always be ready to handle business during the day, and you leave your other stuff during non-business hours. It's as simple as that. Not saying the traditional 9 to 5. If your business runs from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., then you have to be ready from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. The whole reason that I wanted to make this video was just so you don't make the same mistake. I've made it a couple times, but now I've learned. Because what? Every lesson Oh my gosh, I totally messed up. Every failure is a lesson learned. So, guys, don't make the same mistake. Remember that quote. I'm going to put it up on the screen again. Study when your customers are sleeping. Sell when they're awake. Doesn't just have to be selling or studying. Just you base it off of what you're doing, but you got to be smart with it. Never miss another opportunity, guys. Learn from every single mistake. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Yeah.
I legit just recorded like 3 minutes of this video.
Yeah.
And it was not